What is going on, guys? This is Xbox Architect here, and today I figured I would give you a tour of another one of my own personal builds. And I figured it would be a pretty good idea to show you this one because the last tour that I did is that house right next door, and you probably saw some exterior shots of this if you watched that video, and you were probably wondering, well, hey, what the heck is going on there? So today you are going to find out. I'm going to show you all the details of this build, and I hope you enjoy. Let's just get into it. Alright, so I guess we'll just start off at the front of the house here. As you can see, this is kind of like a colonial style. It looks a little bit like the White House, and I thought this was a pretty good fitting look for a house this massive. But as you can see right here, we have a wraparound driveway in the front with a fountain in the center, and then we also have a couple of ponds right next to this little porch walkway area. And this is something you're going to see on a lot of my builds, and in this one in particular, is that I really like to use water features. It just adds another little touch of luxury. But then if we come along this side of the house, we can walk under this walkway right here, and we end up in this little courtyard. And these are all garage doors, so this would be a 9-car garage, which in real life is absolutely massive. And the reason that I have a 9-car garage is because not only does it kind of fit the scale of this house, but I also make these builds kind of in a way that I would design my own dream house someday. And as a car guy, I do like to build big garages. So then let's come around this side of the house. As you can see, this is a lake house, and we have this private beach right here with all these little beach towels, and we have all these little areas in the back that each serve different purposes. So let's start right here. First of all, we have this little sitting area with a fire table in the center, and then we also have this outdoor dining table. And then if we come under this covered porch right here, we have this little sitting area. And then we also have this little grilling station or outdoor kitchenette type of thing. Now, if we walk over here, we have a pool and we have plenty of lounge seating. And then we also have this little hot tub area. Then we can come over by this sitting area again, and there's this little path. Right here, we have a fire pit area. And I did build this a couple years ago, so this little fire pit in the center is actually not little at all. It's way bigger than I typically like to build nowadays, but proportions don't always matter. And then we have this little outdoor bar slash cabana type of thing. As you can see, we have a couple of beer tappers right here. We have this outdoor bar. We have this little kitchenette. If we come inside, you can see that we have the sinks. This would just be a little dishwasher right here, and this obviously would be a fridge. If we come back out, we can walk around this path, and you end up at this dock that does come out over the lake, and we just have another couple of lounge chairs right here. Another feature over here, just kind of like the last house, if you watched that video, we have a built-in boathouse with a boat lift, but I'm going to get to that a little later as we get to the interior, which is where we're going to head right now. So let's just go ahead and come in the front door right here. And as you can see, this is absolutely massive, and I really wanted to be able to capture that scale. I wanted you to feel like you're walking into like a grand resort or something. So we have this massive chandelier, and we have these dual staircases that lead up, and we also have plenty of pillars that go all the way around the interior of this house. And then if we turn around, you can see here we just have a couple of plant features on display up there. And again, another couple of waterfall features on the inside. And I decided to do this cool little parquet floor, and basically all this is just logs that alternate patterns in kind of like a checkerboard type of thing. But if we look off to the left right here, this is the first room. This is the dining room. It's a huge table. It seats 10 people. And then we have these little plant features all around. And we have this little like credenza or hutch type of thing where essentially you'd be able to store like all your fancy china or dishes or wine glasses or whatever. Let's just come back out into the entryway. If we go across the hall right here, As you can see, this is just a nice little sitting area, nothing super fancy in particular. And then we have this little office area. We have a fireplace, we have a nice little office desk, we have a little filing cabinet right there, and just this nice little lounge seat with a coffee table in the center. And this does lead into a bigger room. We have a couple of built-ins right in between, and I'll get to that room in a little bit. Let's just come back out into the entryway here. So as we walk under the second floor walkway, we end up in this main living room area where, as you can see, we have a nice big fireplace and a TV above that. We have the second story level ceilings, and we have nice big open windows. Plenty of space on this big sectional sofa and couch. And then if we turn around here, this is the main kitchen. So we have a nice big eat-in island. We have our little fridge. We have our cooking area right here, all of our cabinetry. And then on this island, we have like a little dishwasher and a couple of sinks. If we turn this corner over here, we just have some more shelving and storage, which essentially would just be like an add-on to the kitchen. And then we can come in this room right here, and this would be a little butler's pantry, again with more storage and an extra fridge. Now, next to the kitchen right here, we have the sliding glass door. You can walk out on this balcony and you can overlook everything in the backyard. You can see the lake. It's got really good views. We just have a couple of seats right here with tables in between. Nothing super spectacular, but it's functional. And then we also have this little grill right here, just in case you didn't want to go to the basement and use that outdoor grill slash kitchenette on the lower level. So then if I come down this main hallway right here, we also end up in this big 2-story library. And so as you can see in the center, we have the 2-story ceilings with a nice chandelier in the center, and we have plenty of book storage all throughout, and we also have these little seating areas and a fireplace just to be able to enjoy a nice book. But we also have this spiral staircase. Let's just go ahead and go up. And this will pop you out on the second level. It all connects with each other. But you can walk around this balcony right here. And again, you have plenty of book storage. Let's just go ahead and walk through the kitchen again and come down this back hallway. First of all, right here we have this little bathroom. It does have a shower, so it would be considered a full bathroom. Now, I don't exactly remember how many bedrooms and bathrooms are in this house, but it is pretty substantial. And then this staircase right here, this just leads upstairs to a bonus room, which we will get to as we go up to the second level. And then this is just an auxiliary staircase down to the basement. And then if we come through this door right here, it pops you out in the garage, where as you can see, it just goes around. And I don't have anything really furnished in here. I don't think it's completely necessary. I mean, if I wanted to, I could go ahead and build like workshops or something, or try to make like a replica of a car to put in here. But to be quite honest with you, I don't think it's really worth the time because, I mean, in real life, a garage is just a garage. There's nothing super spectacular about it. So let's just come back in. And now right next to the kitchen right here at the end of this hallway, we have this doorway which leads into the master suite, which is pretty substantial. We have a nice big sitting area right here with a few chairs and a coffee table, and we have a pass-through fireplace which can be seen by both sides of the room and a TV above it. If we come to this side of the room, we do have the master bed, which again can see the fireplace and has its own TV. If we come across here, this is a big walk-in closet. We have this center, I guess you could call it like a dressing station. We have these, I guess you could call them drawers. I just use stone slabs, but they look like drawer fronts. And then we have plenty of shelving all around, and some nice big floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the fountain and this wraparound driveway in the front. If we come across over here, through this door, this is the master bathroom. So we have a nice big linen closet, we have a nice little table, we have a 2-person shower right here, and we have a little wet room with the toilet, and we also have this little hot tub or jacuzzi area, and of course we have double vanities. And I am missing mirrors. Usually I like to put white banners in there as mirrors, but in this case I must have either just forgot or left them out. I honestly can't remember if I overused the number of banners that were allowed in this world, and that could be a reason why. So now let's go ahead and get to the second level. Let's just walk up these stairs right here, and it pops you out in this big main hallway, this big landing right here, and immediately in front of you, you can overlook into the main living area. And then off to the right, as you can see right here, this is the second level of the library like I was talking about before. And then we have our first bedroom right here. It's pretty simple. We just have a little desk area, we have our bed, we have a little dresser, and then we have this entertainment center area with some bookshelves underneath the TV, and we have some shelving next to that. But I did want to make sure that all of these bedrooms, not including the master, each are basically their own suites. So everything has its own walk-in closet and attached bathroom, which is what you see right here. We have a nice little vanity, we have our little toilet, and we have a shower, as well as its own linen closet. If we come over to the other side, right here, we just have a nice big walk-in closet. And then we'll come back out. Let's just walk down the main hallway here. We have another bedroom off to the right. Again, it's pretty similar. I basically used all the same furnishings. We have a bed right here. We have a nice big closet right here. It's not walk-in, but that's okay. We have an entertainment center with, again, the shelving and the bookshelves and the TV. This one actually does have access to its own private second floor balcony, so you can overlook the lake. You can see everything down in the backyard. Let's just come back in, and right here we have its own attached bathroom with a shower. And then let's just come across the hallway. This is just another bedroom. Again, very similar. I don't need to explain everything in each of these rooms, but this does have its own bathroom with shower, with linen closet. And then right here we have our main walk-in closet. They're all laid out pretty much exactly the same. If we come down this hallway, right here next door we have the second level laundry room. And so we have plenty of cabinet space. We have a couple of, I guess would be representative of washer and dryer. We have a little sink right here, and we have plenty of shelving on either side. If we come back out, we again have another bedroom. Very similar. And I must have forgotten to put paintings in here. Usually I do, but the walls seem pretty empty. It's probably something I'll go ahead and do in the future. But we do have a walk-in closet right here. And then right here, again, we have the attached bathroom with the shower and the linen closet. Now, right here, we just have a couple more linen closets, nothing super crazy, not even worth opening those doors. But if we come down this hallway, we have this bonus room right here. We have a couple of couches. We have a little music station right here. And then we have dueling TVs. I guess you could be playing video games in this area if you wanted to use that space for that purpose. And then we also have this sliding glass door which leads over this balcony right above the archway for this garage courtyard. Now let's just go ahead and take these auxiliary stairs back down to the first floor. And we'll go ahead and make our way down to the basement. Alright, so let's just come down these stairs right here. And as you can see in this big stair landing in the basement, we have another water feature. We just have some small waterfalls that all lead into this little pond in the center. And then off to the right, we have this little game room, and in the center right here, we have this poker table. And on this wall, we have a little cabinet space and some shelving, just some built-ins to be able to store games or cards or poker chips and whatnot. And then this is also attached to another little lounge room. It's just a sitting area, and I guess in real life, if you were kind of a cigar smoker or something, you could use this as like a little cigar room, or just a lounge to hang out with your buddies. If we come back out to the stair landing at the bottom right here, let's go across to the other side, and we just have this small space right here where there's just some cabinets and some shelves. I just like to add a little bit of extra storage, and I didn't want to leave this space completely blank, so that seemed like a good thing to do. But if we come through these double doors, we can see right here that we end up in a small indoor pool. We have some lounge seating over on that side. We have some storage over here for towels and other pool related equipment. And then we also have a sliding glass door which does lead us out to this outdoor patio area. Now if we come in, let's walk behind these lounge chairs right here. And then in this room in the back, I guess you could kind of call this like a spa area. We have a couple of massage tables right here, and then again we have built-ins on the walls. And then this door right here leads you into a sauna. Now this other door right here, we have a bathroom. It can be easily accessed by the pool, so you can rinse yourself off in the shower. We got our toilet, we have our double vanities right here, and again, I'm missing all the mirrors. I don't exactly know why I didn't put those in. And then coming through this door, we just pop out in this little extra space right next to the stairs. But let's just go ahead and come out through the center right here. Again, we have a couple more little water features, little ponds. We have this lowered kind of living room area right here, so let's walk down these steps. As you can see, we have just some couches, a nice big coffee table in the center. We have a fireplace and a large TV, and we just have these built-in bookshelves all around. And right off to the side here, we just have another little music station, or I don't know, I guess with these speaker towers you could just do whatever you want. Then right here, we have a couple of pool tables. I haven't quite figured out how to properly scale a ping pong table yet, so in all reality, one of these pool tables could be replaced by a ping pong table, but this is just what I have in here for right now. And then we have this bar slash kitchenette. We have plenty of seating all around. We have our beer tappers. And then right behind here, we have our fridge, our cabinet space, and we do have a stove and hood just for extra cooking space, and of course we have our sinks. Now again, this just leads right over to the game room, and right here next to the bar we have an indoor movie theater, so we have plenty of seating and a huge screen. And then right next to that, it just leads back into this little sitting area. But if we come back over here next to the bar on this side, this is just like a little arcade room. These essentially, I tried to build out what I thought could be representative of like old school, like 1970s and 80s, like arcade games. Just nice and colorful, kind of a fun little extra space. And this does have a sliding glass door, which leads out over towards the pool. And then this is the auxiliary staircase that goes back up over by the garage door and that butler's pantry. So if we come down this hallway over here, we have like a home gym and workout area. So we have a bench and barbell. This essentially would just be dumbbell racks. And then this is supposed to be a treadmill. It's kind of a crude treadmill, but this is what I could come up with given the types of blocks I had to use. And then we just have a little lifting station right here with another barbell. We can come down this hallway a little further and we just have another bathroom with a shower. And then next to that, we basically have all the in-home utilities. So essentially this would be like a water heater and a furnace. And then these double doors right here lead you into the outdoor kind of boathouse, covered boathouse situation. So we have another little bar right here. We have a couple of seats on the side. You can just hang out in here if you really wanted to. And then if we come down these steps, we have this boat lift where you could store your boat and not worry about having to take like a shore station in and out of the water on the off season. Let's just come back up these stairs right here. Now we do have this entry out on this side, which does pop you out by the pool, kind of like this sliding glass door into the arcade area. But let's just come back in here. And that's basically everything on the interior of the house. So as you can see right here, we have this little outdoor grilling station or bar area. I'm not really sure what you can call it, but I have seen these in plenty of big luxury houses before. So we have our cooking station, we have plenty of counter space, and then we have this nice little sitting area back here. But I've already gone through everything on the exterior, so there's not really a whole ton of point in going through it again. So yeah, that's basically the gist of this house. It's one of the bigger ones that I've built. It's not the biggest, but it is up there. I quite like it. I hope you guys do too. I hope it inspires some of your own builds. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I didn't go super in depth with everything. It was just a quick walkthrough, but that's okay because we don't need a 45-minute long video showing every single little detail. And so in that case, if you did like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for more content that I will have coming for you soon, which will include more house building tutorials, other small building tutorials, and other personal tours of these builds just like this. And I will see you then.